Hey, welcome back, my amazing student. So on this video, we're gonna be setting up our central widget, our main container for our application. At this point right now, what we got, if we run our application, what we got is this window right here, right? So what we're gonna build is the central location here for all our widgets, and that's what they're called. I want you to think about this right now, okay? We have a main window, which it will be, in this case, this window right here, the main window, right? We have the closing, the minimizing, and expanding, right, on this operating system. All right, so this is the main window. And then we have this text right here this is the title of our window. Now, that's one of the main concepts. But then we have this other thing called the widgets, Q widgets, just like that. That's this class right here, all right? So this, this Q widget is buttons, labels, input fields, windows, and you name it. Everything that you could see, okay? That's one of them. And the other concept here is the layout. So the layout, we have a bunch of layouts. Well, maybe half a dozen or something. But QV Buts layout is the one that we're gonna use here. This is a vertical layout. This is the invisible thing that's helping us with this layout, with vertically aligned items, all right? We have other layouts. We have the QH as well, all right? We have the Q grid layout. We have the Q form, all right, layout. But we're gonna be using this guy here. This is gonna help us with resizing our widgets and making sure that things are properly aligned and so on automatically, all right? So we don't have to deal with moving them from one side to the other and worrying about, that when we minimize our window, something is not visible, all right? So three concepts: main window, widgets, and the layouts. Those are the three things that you have to think about when you're creating a GUI application, all right? So let's go ahead and create a central widget. So we're just gonna create a variable here, and we're gonna assign that class that we just imported, okay? And of course, we need to import it with self, okay? We need to instantiate it with self. This self here, I want you to think about it like the main window, all right? So now we got the layout. Remember what I told you about the layout. We can use different layouts. We're gonna use the vertical, QV, which stands for vertical, right? Q is the technology that we're using behind the scenes, right? So we gotta instantiate that. That's the layout. You can comment this out. You can, not comment this out. You can put comments on this. So you can say container here. So that way it's clear on what we're doing here. Okay, I'm not gonna be doing this all the stuff here because it's gonna save time if I don't. Okay, then we're gonna put a label here. We're gonna add a simple label to the layout. Okay, and then here, let me pull that out. Q label. Right, we have a bunch of classes that allow us to create this stuff, really cool stuff. So the label is gonna say, hello, my awesome, let me see, awesome student. All right, I think you spell it like this, right? Awesome, there we go. All right, English is not very good looking. All right, so we're gonna grab the layout, right? We have it right here, instantiated. And we're gonna use this method called add widget, and we're gonna add it into that layout just like that. Boom, right here. All right, simple as that. And now we have that added there. Okay, now we're gonna grab the central widget, and we're gonna use another method here to set the central. Well, we're gonna set the layout first of all. Let me see, set layout. There we go. And then we grab the layout and we place it in here. All right. Once you do this a couple times, guys, this is going to be super easy like HTML, CSS. All right. It's just right now it looks a little hard because it's brand new. It's something that you're just learning out. Right. So we're going to grab the window, or should I say self, and we're going to use this set central widget method to set the central widget that we got up here. OK, now this here, we're not gonna see a lot of action right now, but I promise you, you will in the future. We're gonna have so many awesome applications, it's gonna be crazy. But you need to stay consistent, all right? One lecture at a time, even if the lecture is 10 minutes, do 2 minutes today, but do something every single day so you can actually achieve something, all right, guys? Don't procrastinate. I want you guys to learn this stuff. I want you to be really good at it, all right? That's the only way you're gonna get out from where you are right now if you are, you need financials, or anything, or build a really cool application. But anyway, so once you do that, all we have to do here is run our application. Actually, make sure you save the file, all right? And then make sure you close it when you open it up, because that way the event loop finishes it, all right? So let's go here and let's run Python app.py, and now you can see that, yeah, we did all that stuff to create that small label, but this is just the foundation, all right? We're gonna add buttons, we're gonna add actions later on, okay? So anyway, guys, we're done with this lecture. Very good job. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you're brand new. I'm gonna show you some awesome stuff, I promise. All right, guys, I'll see you guys on the next lecture.